Hi YouTube, we're here for the much anticipated rudder, elevator, flaps. This thing's gonna be awesome, guys. We got a nice calm day, 20 mile an hour gusts, no big deal. Actually, it's pretty bad. Get a shot of that plug over there.
Oh,
We
they
just
can't
flew
see
the
that.
T-28 and it did good. And then the nose gear wouldn't come down. And I was like, oh man, we should have been awesome. So we're gonna do it with this, and the nose gear's gonna come down. We're not gonna have any problems. Real quick review of where the battery is. We're running the 3300 milliamp 4S 60C Zippy compact XT60. Got a timer set up, or not a timer, but a voltage alarm. Timer set to 5 minutes. I'm sure we can get more than that, but we're still gonna try it. You can see the Lemon RX stabilizer. Lemon RX 7-channel with stabilization is set there. I'm gonna do a quick rundown on controls. Shut off my flapper on mode. If you have your flapper on set when you first buy this and then you put flaps on, make sure you flip the dip switch, because otherwise your flaps will dance when you try to stabilize. Up is up, right, left. Now we already did a gear repair. We also balanced the prop in EDF, but I might need to just make sure we're going straight. A little bit of trim will do that. I'm not too worried about it. So we're gonna pause it. We're gonna get lined up. We'll get a takeoff and flight.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, guys. Takeoff flaps. Oh, we gotta show them the flap thing. Let's do that real quick. So, am I filming right now?
Yep.
Okay, so this is our normal takeoff and then our landing. I also mixed in a reduced setting and a further reduced setting for both. So there's my takeoff, reduced setting, minimally reduced, and then regular. And then there's the full setting, and you can see there's no impact when it's tucked away. So anyway, that's the only thing I really changed since my last video. I'm assuming we're not going to be able to do full straight down, almost like 87-degree deployment. So probably don't need flaps. I'm going to go for takeoff flaps, and we'll just see how it goes. Nah, I'm going to just go regular. I'm going to get it in the air, go a couple mistakes high. We'll see how this goes. Okay, here it goes. Oh yeah, that thing tracks so much straighter.
It's way better.
Okay, so I'm getting some speed. Oh, that rudder yaws that plane like nuts. That is awesome. Okay, here we go. Whoop, oscillation. Gotta shut off my stabilizer. Oh, I had it way up, guys. I'm sorry about that. I just forgot to test the intensity. Okay, so I can tell that the yaw is being weird. I'm gonna go ahead and try to bring it in for a pass. I may have to shut off my stabilization because it's acting funny. Okay, so let's come in for a landing. We got the gear coming down. Jeez. Stabilization's off here, guys. No. Stabilization is off. Gear going up. That's the rudder authority for you guys. Just gonna get some speed going. Kind of windy for no stabilization, in my opinion. I think my rudder throw is just way too high. Okay, so stabilization is on now. 3300 milliamps pushed all the way to the front. It rolls good. The rudder authority is a lot, like too much. Okay, so what I need to do is try to land and crank back the rudder adjustment here. And hopefully we'll be able to do that without an event like a crash. Okay, so here we go. Coming in. Here, coming down. That's the air handler. Don't worry about it, guys. Need to be off more speed next time. We're 2 minutes 53 on the timer. There's just so much yaw authority right now. It's way too much. Okay, here we go. gear coming down. Notice I didn't go over the air handler that time, and it didn't go all crazy on us. Okay, just slide down. Lots of wind, and it just put it back in the air, guys. All right, I gotta try the flaps. I can't resist. All right, take off flaps, landing flaps. It slows it down a lot. Okay, take off flaps for landing, gear down. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, baby. It worked, guys. Everything but the rudders. Okay, pause it. We're gonna get that adjusted.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we got the stabilization on the rudder turned way down, like almost all the way down, and then cranked it back up. You only get from here to here, and I had it neutrally, so I brought it all the way down and then up just a little bit. Ailerons, I backed off a little. The elevator I left, which is a ton of play. But look how little I have the stabilization maxed out right now, and you can see how little play there is on the rudders now. Because I don't think we need a ton of stabilization on the rudders. We didn't have it at all before, and it was fine. So the other thing I changed is we changed the battery. We just switched it out. We were at like, I don't know, like 3.86. So we had a while to go, because I had my alarm set to go off at like 3.3 volts on one of any of the cells. The other thing I did is I just did a quick check on the flaps, which looked good. We had no detachment or anything on there. So I think we're good to go. Now it's just a matter of getting back up the air. Guys, it is really windy. So I just want you to know that. The other day when I did my last Fallout video, the other thing is I changed my Expo and dual rates. So let's look at that out here when we get this laid down. All right, guys, so what we did is we changed the dual rates in Expo. I have everything tied to this switch, and basically what we got here is the ailerons are fine, the elevator is fine, and you see how the up and the down are different. That's by purpose. Rudder, on my first position I have it set to only a 40% expo, and then I've got a 50% expo, and I drop it back by 75% or by 25 more percent, and then in the top setting I'm dropping it back even further if I continue to have rudder problems, because that's one of those things you can't easily do in flight. So I just want to have a switch ready to go. Okay, and then other than that, we're good to go. So throttle cut is on. I'm going to go ahead and use the takeoff flaps this time. And we'll deploy the takeoff and landing flaps, hopefully in some close passes here. So you ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Takeoff flaps are on. Everything is good. Here we go. Okay, out of the flaps. Did you guys see how awesome that thing took off? Oh, it's so good. Oh, look at the pops on that thing. Okay. Flipping it over. Whoa, the wings were like flexible. Okay, here we go. Wow, this thing is night and day different. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. Look how good that looks. About a 50% pass here. Oh, that thing looks beautiful. Not even a hint of problems there. We'll do a stall turn here. Ooh, yes. Oh, I love it. Here we go. Okay, here we go, guys. Takeoff flaps are on. Guys, no ballooning, no control issues whatsoever. Okay, full landing flaps, get into the power. It's like a kite. Look at that thing. Oh my goodness, it's awesome. Okay, out of the flaps. I did not expect that at all, guys. I am so thrilled. Oh yeah, that thing rolls good. Okay, here we go. High speed pass. And that fan sounds so much better now that I got it balanced out better. I know it's not perfect, everybody, and I realize I can take the fan off and balance it. In case you're wondering, it's not that big a deal. I just wanted to test it as it lies. That's what we say in the scale world. You got to test it the way it's going to be used in the real world. Okay, coming in for a low pass. Landing flaps are deployed, or takeoff flaps are deployed. 60% power. Look at that thing. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh yeah. Okay, into the full power, out of the flaps. She still climbs like a champion. Okay, get those rudders at about 60% throttle here. Do a little rudder coordinated turn there at the end. Landing flaps. Pop the gear down. Dirty pass. Too windy for a low dirty pass. Oh man, that thing looks so good. I can see why this thing was a carrier-based plane. After the way that thing, I can't believe how good those gigantic flaps work. It's just nuts to me. Okay, so we're gonna try to get a really high-speed pass. If you can call high speed into a 30 mile an hour wind.
Okay. Yep.
Oh yes! Man, you can see the stabilization fighting there, can't you? Okay, full rudder. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Guys, this plane, it's what I want. Here we go. Another high-speed pass. Full speed. 100% throttle. Cutting back. Give my battery a break. I'm at 147 on a 5-minute timer left. This thing is exceeding my expectations to a degree. Okay, take out flaps from the point. Let's see if we can do a little bit more controlled landing. You see how it changes the angle of attack downward? Oh, it's beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Oh, yes. Out of them. Right over the top of the hill. Yes. Little rudder turn, a little coordinated turn there. Oh yes, this plane, guys, we got it. Got her dialed in. She's good. Now I just got to make her even more prettier. Okay, landing gear coming down. 3,300 milliamp, 4S, 60C, guys. Zippy compact. Seems to be pretty good. I could probably go 4,000. Don't know if I'm gonna do it today. Just so freaking windy. Okay, full landing flap deployment. Look at that thing slow down. Oh, we got a pothole to deal with. Oh, that thing looks so cool, though. I love it. Okay, 38 seconds left. Sounds like my vacuum cleaner might be running out of power here. We're going to do a landing here. Nice short base leg right into the landing flaps. No hesitation. We're just going to bring it down, keep that angle of attack down. Might need to increase the elevator correction downward just a touch. Boy, she stays level nicely, though. Look at that thing. Out of the throttle, just let her glide. Oh, yes. Guys, wow. That was awesome. Okay, we're going to put those flaps back down. We're going to let it pull it to us. That thing looks so sweet. Wait till we have some gear door. Wait till there's some lights. This thing is going to be so phenomenal. I'm very excited to see it. Put some nav lights on there, put a little landing light. I might even make the thing flip out since this thing flies so awesome. Oh yeah, you see the dust? That was awesome. All right guys, throttle cuts on. Let's test our voltages here. Oh. By the way, thanks for enduring my ridiculous amount of videos on this thing.
You're welcome.
I was talking to them.
I know.
All right, here we go. Nothing's on fire yet. Whew! Thank goodness. All right. Ooh, a little bit of puffage. I wonder why. Maybe it could have been the full throttle for minutes on end.
Or the 30 mile an hour.
Wow. 3.74, 3.74, 14.89, or 14.9. That was 3.76, 71. Okay. So we're good, guys. I could go up again for a couple of laps if I was into crashing my awesome plane, which I'm not. Honestly, I felt like I maybe need a little bit more rudder authority. I'm going to cut that up just a touch on my radio, not on the stabilization. Felt like the stabilization did a great job. That was 3 or 4. Either way, it's really good. So it is windy. I hope you can hear it just to justify this. We're going to go ahead and try a 2200 milliamp, but I think we'll just pause it. That good? Okay guys, we're back with a 2200 milliamp, as far forward as I can get with keeping the leads forward and still having something to hang on to. I may have to put another strap in here somewhere so I can try to get it all the way forward. Just so you know, the CG before had been in the servo wire channel is where I was running my CG, and then now it's almost at the factory CG. So I guess we'll just see how it goes. I I don't want to say it was horrific on the factory CG, but I never did the factory CG on 2200. When I went to 2200, I pulled it forward immediately, so I never actually tried it there. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to drop the gear, and everything seems to be working. I'll get it tested on while we're paused.
Okay.
All right, guys, here goes nothing. We're going to put on the takeoff flaps 2200 milliamp 4S. Wow, that got off the ground way quicker that time. Yeah, it's just get a couple of clicks of trim in there. Feels pretty good, actually, guys. Factory CG is actually not so horrible when you got a lighter battery. Okay, I'm gonna try to bring it low so you're out of the sun. Sorry.
Good.
Really responsive. Good rudder authority. You can see I'm yawing it right now. Rolls really good. Okay, let's try some flaps, but I want to do it into the wind, guys. Okay, here we go. Takeoff flaps deployed. Got a little bit of down. That's awesome. Okay, full landing flaps, staying in the power about 50%. Gonna try to go, whoa. That was a little bit wonky there, guys, because, okay, here's full landing flaps again. I'm having to give it a little bit of nose down there, but look how slow it's going. Okay, we're getting into this attack pass. That is so slow. Okay, here we go. Takeoff flaps. Gear coming down. Oh, look at so awesome. Look how slow you can fly it. It's so cool. You should not be able to fly an EDF jet that slow. Okay, rudder. Is that me?
I don't think so.
Is it something else?
I think so.
Sure.
No.
Okay, here I go. That was a really light duty barrel roll there, guys. I was doing that slow on purpose. Downwind passes are speedy today. Okay, base leg here. Full landing flap deployed. Staying at power 40%. Staying out of the way of the camera. Got a little nose down elevator to keep that thing pointed down. Put my wide visit blind now. Okay, out of the flaps, out of the gear. Got a minute 24 on my 4-minute timer here with the 2200 4S, just to be on the safer side. Definitely works better on the 3300 getting the nose down. That thing looks so sweet. All right, here we go. We'll try a flat pass here. We're 42 seconds out. There's a takeoff flap. Slows it down nicely. Nothing too crazy. Gonna come back around. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a landing. Takeoff flaps are on. Gear coming down. Watching out for the gigantic hole. Now guys, let's watch the taxiing capabilities now. Now that I fixed the alignment on those wheels, which seems like such a minor detail, I realize, but look how much better it is. That thing goes straight as an arrow. Before it was just like left, right, left, whatever direction you didn't want it to go is exactly where it went. Full landing flaps now. Guys, that plane is just sweet. Let's check our voltages. You want to pause it?
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to pop this off. And voltages are going to be as follows. That was a little on the puffage side, I would say. Okay, so we're at 3.65 on 2, 3.71 on 3, 3.68 on 4, 14.7 on all, and 3.68. So we're still well within the operating range, but I'm good. I really don't like the way it flies with the factory CG. It's a lot more on the edge of stall. I don't understand that. You would think the factory CG would be a lot better. I need a little more nose weight to make this thing glide great. And it really does, guys. If I get a better strap in here, I can move that battery, that 2200, all the way up to the front. I think we'll be close enough to work good. It does fly a little easier on 2200 because it's so responsive and it's so light. But the thing is, I give up the lightness for the heaviness because the heaviness helps with the CG. I do not want to add nose weight to make this thing heavy like it's got a 3300 in it. But I'll tell you what, mods worked like a champ. Plenty of rudder authority, multi-rotor. You were wrong, yeah. I don't have to strengthen that stupid thing there. Anyway, thanks for the idea. Good job, multi-rotor. You gave me the idea for this beautiful plane. And I'll have some more mod videos coming out. If you just keep watching for, we'll do some nav lights, some landing lights. We'll do some gear door mods. I don't think I'm going to relocate the landing gear. Some guys have done that. I like the wide stance. It's going to be nice. Even though it's not scale, I realize they should be going the other way. Not a big deal. And we'll get some gear doors and stuff on there. This thing's going to look awesome. Do a little detailing in here, seeing some stuff on some threads. Maybe do another thrust tube just for extra excitement. But again, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.